Well, hello. Once again, I'm outside the Swiss Cottage gym, and what can I say? Well, I was pretty surprised at this IG conversation. What I heard there, I will have to say it was surprising about Sammy Slams. Why would you say something like that? I mean, come on. You used a vulgar F word, and okay, I'm happy you got, what was it, 6,000 or so subscribers, like you said, on your channel. Now that's all very well and good, and you're doing positive things, but why would you use an F word like that in the chat? And it's not only just an F word; it's a very vulgar F word used in a sexual way. So this breaks your Ramadan no swear, and it not only breaks it, but it breaks it badly because you just said an F word for fun, basically, or just for, yes, use it in a very vulgar way, and there's no excuse. There is no excuse at all. I'm shocked. I am shocked. You could blurt that out. There's no sense of control of your tongue, and yes, this is bad. And you promised, you said that you're going to give up swearing for Ramadan. So what can I say? You're failing quite badly at the moment. You've said F words quite a few times before this too. If I recall quite rightly, you've said them at least 10 times over the past 3 days, or even more. So this isn't good. I don't know why you're finding it so difficult. Maybe you need to play more, or I don't know, get your act together somehow. But it's not good, and I am disappointed. I have to be honest. I don't know how much effort you're making even to control your vulgarity. It doesn't. I mean, from what I'm seeing, it seems you're not trying hard enough, because these words shouldn't be coming out of your mouth, really. If you're serious about doing the no swear for Ramadan, then you have to try much harder than this. I have to be honest with you. I'm telling you this as a person who's gone, well, you probably know this already, I've said it many times before, who's gone over 11 plus years without saying an F word. And it looks like you're struggling to make even one day. I have to be honest. Even one day seems very hard for you. Very, very hard. It's a good thing Connor wasn't in there. I mean, he would have been embarrassed. It's a good thing that no one invited him there. And well, yeah, that's all I'll have to say for now. Anyway, I expected better, and I'm a bit disappointed. But I'm not going to make too much of a scene here, because I want to enjoy my gym workout. But I don't know, why do you find it so difficult to not swear when you're in a live chat? Is it I don't know, you have to tell me. Is it something you've been doing all the time at school, and it's just a habit like what Balin has, that he just finds it natural, I suppose, because he's accustomed to saying it? And if you're religious, like you're saying, this is even more concerning, because I would expect better. In fact, I'm still on for this challenge that you keep saying that the N word is worse than the F word. Well, I'm going to have to disagree to a point, because the F word used on a vulgar scale is pretty crude, and that rates on the highest scale of about 10, which is pretty offensive, a level 10. And of course, I think maybe the MF is even more. That goes into over 10, so that's like super offensive. Probably a a 12, which is the highest. I don't think you can get higher than that. So yeah, so I think we need to have a priest, an imam, and a bishop, or what do they call them, a Baptist priest, to settle this matter, because I'm not convinced. I just feel that you make so much of a big deal out of someone saying the N-word, which I agree is bad. It's a racial slur, but that doesn't mean that these offensive F-words should be not taken seriously. And I'm going to keep challenging you. Get a priest in there. Get a priest in the live chat. Just let me speak to one of them. Just send me his email. One of you should be able to do this. Either, I don't mind whether it's an imam, whether it's a Muslim priest, or it's a Catholic priest, a bishop. Just get one of them inside. Link me his web details and his email, and then I'll speak to him, and I'll ask him. Just ask him directly, how offensive is the F word compared to someone saying the N word, and do you think that it's acceptable? Of course, it's not acceptable, but do you think that it's really offensive to God? And if someone says the N word and someone says the F word in a vulgar way, I'm talking about the vulgar F word. Okay, I'll be specific. I'm not talking about just someone saying the F word in anger or frustration. So so this would be interesting to hear from a Muslim's perspective and from a Christian's perspective. And I want a priest in there. I want a priest, and I want to get this discussion going, because I'm fed up now of all the time that you keep saying that the N-word's really bad, and he's going to get in big trouble for saying the N-word, and it's such a bad crime, a racial slur. So so let's see what the priest has to say, because none of us are priests. Let's be honest. We're all learning, and we all are giving what we think is facts, but we can't be 100%. You're saying this N-word's worse. I'm saying the F-word is pretty bad, and it's probably at the same level. So this is the only way we're going to clear out this confusion. And what I can say for sure is that the F-word is definitely bad. There's no doubt. From the web pages I've checked, there's no doubt that it's very offensive, especially the vulgar F-word, and all the other curse words are pretty offensive and not tolerable. And even the joke about Chris Brown that Connor made a few days ago was extremely uncalled for. He said 3 times. He said it 3 times. So I have to raise my voice a bit now, because I'm getting in angry mode again. But fortunately, there's no one else here around me, so I can express myself a bit louder. Maybe not as loud as in the room I was on my own that day, when I gave a real shout down to the people who swore on Facebook. So this gives a taste. You should be worried now. You should really think about your vulgar words, because you don't want that sort of roast. I would hope not, because you'll be very, very worried. You will be in shock, and you will be shivering like someone in the rain, like the Rain Man. So yes. So do take me seriously. And yes, as I said about Connor, that was uncalled for 3 times, and I don't know why he couldn't just say F word and then just a letter, or F and then ing. So there's no excuse for either of you, but But I would say that the vulgar F word is much worse in your case, because it didn't need to be said. It was said, and you didn't apologise even. What happened to the apology? Why didn't you say sorry? Immediately you should have said sorry. I didn't mean to say that, and you know, I won't say it's Ramadan. You forgot all about Ramadan. You forgot all about Ramadan, and I'm not even a Muslim, and I'm telling you off in your own religion. Can you believe it? I'm actually, you know, I'm giving you a roasting here in your own religion for using dirty words. So please don't let this happen again. Well, I suppose I just have to keep doing these videos and embarrassing you, embarrassing you in public, literally, because I'm in public now, and well, in general anyway. So I think I'll wrap it up now. Oh yes, it was something else that Connor was saying. How much do you bench press? I remember from the last IG chat. Well, I'm not sure. I would say about 20 to 30 kilograms is my guess. I thought he said the B word when I heard him say how much do you, and then I thought he said the BI word. I wasn't sure, and then when I looked back at the video, it was bench and then press. So that was my mistake. But considering he does use the B word quite a bit, it's probably not surprising that I misheard it. And it did sound very much like the B word in the chat. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was there because it was in the cafe and the reception wasn't clear or something. The voice on the IG that he spoke didn't come out clear, and it sounded like a bad word. But anyway, that was my mistake. But yeah, but he has said the B words quite a lot of times, and the T word quite a lot of times. So yeah, so he's not totally innocent, and he's lied. He's basically I'm gonna have to call him a bit of a hypocrite, really, because he claims that he doesn't swear, but he used the Will Smith joke 3 times. He swore 3 times, and then he told me just about a few days ago when he asked about swearing, he said, no, I don't swear. So actually you did swear. You swore 3 times. 3 times in 3 sentences you swore 3 times. So that's unacceptable, and you didn't even say sorry. All 3 swear words. There was not one apology. Not one. Not a single apology. And you were laughing, and you thought it was funny, but it's not funny. And you broke your promise, and yeah, so I was shocked. I was shocked that those words came out of your mouth, and there was no need for it. Absolutely no need. And I'm going to have to tell Dizzy this. I think you're pushing your luck now. You really are. You and Sammy, you really need to get your act together. If you're going to go into these live streams, and you know, I do set quite strict standards, like I said. So, am I going to trust you if we're going to do a live stream, whichever live stream, whether it's mine or yours? And we're going to trust you to, you know, to keep a decent standard. At least. I'm not saying you have to be a monk. This is the thing. I'm not saying. I mean, it would be nice if you can, because it's all part of self-development. But at the very least, there should be no swearing for fun, or just for crudeness, or repeating bad lyrics. The only time where I would say it is justifiable at your stage is if you're super angry, and then, like I said, like when you were being provoked that day about the racial N-word, and then you got up in anger, you left, and you said that, should I, and then you used the F-word, go and kill myself now. Well, that's the only time I would say that you were justified a couple of other times before that you said the F word in despair and anger and frustration and feeling upset. Now those are the only times that I would say you are justified. And yes, I mean, even then you should have apologized anyway, but at least you had a bit of justification there. So that's the only one I'm going to give you. The only time when you could have when you had some reason to swear, but even then it would have been nice if you said that, I'm sorry God, that it just came out in anger. That would have been nice. But well, I hope you should have said that afterwards anyway, after all of this, because you got your YouTube whatever back, and I'm sure, I think Dizzy and was it Gion that told you not to worry, that all is fine. So again, I hope you sorry, it's getting a bit loud. I hope you appreciated that, because it seemed like they were very forgiving for something that happened 4 years ago. But I would say that I'm a bit more concerned now about these F words and things, because of course it's wrong. It's not that you don't know, you're aware. You've probably been aware since 7. I mean, even a child knows that the F word is wrong. They should know. They might not know the N word is wrong, but they definitely should be aware that the F word is wrong. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up now. I'm almost on 17 minutes, so I made a video for 17 minutes, so I must get my workout now, otherwise I could talk all day here. So I don't know if I'll film in the gym. I'll see, but I'm gonna wrap up now and stop the video, and we'll see what happens later tonight. Okay, bye for now.